Mole in a hole. That's our story for today. Listen, mole, hole. What kind of words are they? If you said rhyming words, you are right. And so this is a rhyming story. There are many rhyming words, and we're going to read through the story and then we'll come back and talk about them. This story is by Rita Golden Gelman and illustrated by Holly Hannon. I'm going to show you our title page. It has all of our information on the title page, the title, the author, and illustrator. And then there is another page beside it. Now I'm going to hold it up close and I hope you can see all those little pictures. This story is called a rebus story, and it's a story for young readers, like kindergarten boys and girls, or readers that are just starting out. You may know some of the words in this story, but not all of them. And so they take some of the words that you probably wouldn't know, and they put little pictures where the words should be. In the text, where the words are, you would see little pictures. And that's to help you read through the story more fluently. And so we're going to use this story, and maybe someday you'll be able to find if you ever get out to a bookstore, or Ollie's is a great place to find books. You could maybe find some stories, maybe at a yard sale when we can go out again. Sometimes at yard sales they sell books. All right, here we go. There once was a mole who lived in a hole under an apple tree. Poor little mole was lonely, as only a mole can be. So he said to a mouse and a frog and a bee, "Come to my house and eat with me." "Sure," said the frog. "Why not?" said the mouse. "Okay," said the bee. There were four in the house. But the frog could not see. He kept bumping his knee. And the mouse tried to sit, but she sat in her tea. The bee kept buzzing and bumping his head. Oh, excuse me, her head. "My feelers are broken," the little bee said. "Please eat," said the mole. "I have pie, I have stew, I have carrots and pizza and pineapples too." Sounded like they had a feast. "No thanks," said the mouse and the frog and the bee. "How can we eat if we cannot see?" Why do you think they couldn't see in Mole's house? Hmm. "I must go," said the frog, rubbing his knee. "The hole is too dark and too crowded for me." How many friends were at Mole's house? It was Mole, and then Frog, and then Mouse, and then Bee. So there were four in that house. The frog hopped out, and then there were three. Subtraction. 4 minus 1 equals 3. Here's the picture. "I cannot see my tail. I am standing in stew." "Goodbye," said the mouse. And then there were two. Let's see. Mole, mouse, and bee. Mouse goes away, and now there are two. "Well, how about me?" said the sad little bee. My visit is done. And then there was one. There's Mole and Bee. Bee flies away, and only Mole is left. The Mole ate the pie, all alone in his hole. Then he packed up some carrots and went for a stroll. If you're taking a stroll, it means you're taking a little walk. The sun was too bright. The Mole could not see. He tripped on Miss Mole, who was drinking her tea. I am sorry, Miss Mole. Are you all right? No, I am not. That sun is too bright. It hurts my eyes, it burns my nose, it dries my fur, and it curls my toes. I cannot read, I cannot write. I hate the sun, I hate the light. Me too, said the mole. It was love at first sight. I have a feeling Mole might not be lonely for too long. They wiggled their noses, they waggled their tails, they talked about worms and lizards and snails. They ate all the carrots, they sang out of tune, they walked by the light of the moon. The wedding was set for the first night in June. The bride carried flowers, the groom wore a tie, the bee sang a song, and the frog brought the pie. The balloons and the flowers were done by the mouse. And the very next spring, there were six in the house. I don't think Mo was lonely anymore. Okay, let's think about some of those rhyming words. At the very beginning, it said, there was a mole who lived in a. If you said ho, you were right. He invited his friend Mouse to come to his house. You are right. When they got there, the frog could not see and kept bumping his knee. Sure. Let's see. Gotta find my next page. Let's turn one more. Okay. He went out for his stroll and he couldn't see. He tripped on Miss Mole, who was drinking her tea. Sure. She's drinking a cup of tea. See? Tea. He said, I'm sorry, Miss Mole. Are you all right? She says, no, I am not. That sun is too bright. I kind of messed that one up. Right and bright. Okay. She says, I can't read, I can't write. I hate the sun. I hate the light. Sure. Okay. Let's do one more. It says the bride carried flowers, the groom wore a tie, the bee sang a song, and the frog brought the pie. Tie, pie. Okay, very good, boys and girls. You did a good job. Have a good day. We'll see you later.